Okay, so today we're checking out more Love Bites. This is Empty Daydream, live from Tokyo, 2019.
Just let me go away. Just let me go my way. No. So I can.
I have a feeling they're about to Love Bites me, which I usually love. Wow, we're not going to not talk about this. That side of her that I've never heard of. Asami? Hope I'm saying that right. I've got notes here. I'm always, believe it or not, I'm still at that point where I'm always kind of wondering, like, am I saying the right names? Am I even talking about the right band at this point in time? I do believe that is Asami. I've never heard this softer, more ballady side to her. Usually she comes out and kind of helps. He just gets after the thrash side of things. I don't want to only talk about her because let us not forget what, let's see here. Miyako is doing. Miyako, right? I'd rather have notes and try to get it right than not get it right. We'll talk about what she did on the piano as well, but I've just never heard this soft side of Asami's voice before. And it was rather impressive. It's not that I didn't think that she could do it, but I have a feeling we're about to go into some more thrashier Love Bites kind of stuff. Maybe not, but I do want to kind of relive this once again. Just absolutely gorgeous voice she has, really. And I don't talk about vocals very much because I don't usually go vocals first, but they've put me in a position here where I have to choose to talk about the piano, which I know nothing about other than that was amazing. And she played it so well, and she's fantastic and super talented. I'm captivated by her voice.
Just let me go away. Just let me go my way. No. So I can.
Wow. Wow, this has got Iron Maiden all over it. This is the first time that backing vocals has stuck out to me. I think this is the 4th song I've done. I know I've done Holy War. Oh, man. This is really the first time I feel like I've seen the other ladies step up to the microphone and give backing vocals like that. If I've missed it in the other videos, which I very well may have, because, you know, you get about 4 songs in with a band and you actually can really start finally paying attention to them because it's not so new to your ears. But I feel like this is the first backing vocals I've really seen everybody step up to the plate on. Getting lots of little nice nuggets of surprises here. This is fantastic. Of course, I have to regularly fall in love with the guitar riff. There's something going on underneath there. God, it is so familiar too. I'll figure it out. Hear it under there? I mean, it's all very Maiden inspired for sure. Oh man, so many influences are sticking out for this band. And if you're new to the channel and you're wondering, man, this dude stops to talk a lot, it's a reaction video. Yes, I stop to talk a lot. If that doesn't work for you guys can check out other reactors that don't have anything to say. There's so much influence happening here just in that last part. I heard their Iron Maiden influence come back, and I'm not saying that they are these artists, guys, but everybody is influenced by somebody. I've heard a lot of Judas Priest, Testament. Now I'm hearing some Iron Maiden in their music, and even in this last part, it even kind of slipped from Iron Maiden into a little bit of Queensryche for me. Check this out. This is the Queensryche stuff. And this sounds like Love Bites. Great, fantastic switch. Wow. guitar riff. The guitar riff sitting under there is just so stinking familiar. Oh, I know you're going to tell me what it is in the comments. I'm usually the guy that's really good at guessing these things. Multiple times now since I've been reacting, I've heard influences and called them out and had people been like, oh my God, I've been trying to figure that out for years. I am having a hard time putting my finger on it, but God, I know that it's inspired heavily by something, and it's not. I'm hearing like 9 inspirations in this song that all makes Love Bites sound. This is just another version of Love Bites that is just blowing me away. God, this is going to sound terrible. I can't, that little riff underneath is just driving me nuts because it's so damn catchy and so inspired by something. It's almost like, this is going to sound terrible. I almost want to say like Eye of the Tiger, like Survivor type riff. I mean, the level of influences that these ladies have, especially at their, I don't know necessarily how old they are, but I feel like they've definitely dug back into the scene, back into the classic stuff to be really inspired. I'm really happy about who these ladies were inspired by. Make no mistake about it. This is Love Bites. This is Love Bites music, but I can hear the inspiration, which just draws me to it even more. What a fantastic band. Good God.
I won't become a door.
Nice key change. Great backup vocals. You know what else I'm really appreciating about this is actually the tone and the mix. So a lot of the stuff that I've reacted to so far from Love Bites has been, I believe, from one specific show. And not to say that it's inferior or superior, the mixes are just slightly different. I want to get the names right here. Miyako. I hope I'm saying that right. Stage right all the way to the right, the one that also plays the piano. In case I'm getting the names wrong. The fine young lady who also, if we forget that the song started with her playing the piano, we're really getting a nice solid tone. Listen to her guitar right now in the mix. And what I mean by that is it doesn't sound overly produced. This, whenever a band performs like this live and they end up releasing stuff like this, a lot of times you end up getting a remixed version of their live sound. So they're recording their instruments live as they're playing them. And there's a lot of effects and things like that happen live, but a lot of times bands like this, before these things get released on YouTube and things like that, DVDs, whatever it may be, they will touch it up in the studio and really put a mix and a master on it. I don't know how much of that's gotten done here versus haven't gotten done, but I can really hear her playing the guitar from a tone perspective. You can hear a little bit of the air that's left in the room. What I mean is the mix is just a little bit more raw in this than it was in some of the other stuff that I've heard. And I didn't really pick it up till now because I've just been so enamored by the whole thing. Not to mention the fact that I'm going to immediately get off this video and go try to find the inspired riff that I'm I'm hearing, and I know you're hearing it, you're probably going to tell me in the comments, hey, it's this. It's not a copy by any means. It's just there's just massive inspiration being used everywhere here, and I don't know Love Bites. I just found out about Love Bites. I love Love Bites, and I always like to go back and kind of figure out, okay, where'd they get this inspiration from? Where'd that riff come from? I don't know why it's like an Eye of the Tiger, like Survivor. Maybe it's just that time frame, but totally inspired. But let's listen to her guitar here. You can just hear a little bit of the error. You can actually hear how well she is playing the guitar, because I feel like this didn't get over mixed. It didn't get over mastered. I think they're letting you hear her finger work as she's doing it, which is supremely clean. Right here. It's just not as mixed. It's not as compressed. It's not as mastered. You're getting to hear the little imperfections, which there really aren't. But you're getting to hear her style. It's not cleaned up. It's not over mixed. I'm glad that they let this happen. Oh my goodness. Another damn Love Bites song. And let's not forget that we went through all that entire journey from quiet to loud. We went through all that, and let us not forget that the song started out like this. What a way to set the mood. You know, interestingly enough, you can watch my reactions and kind of get the feeling like, yeah, he's getting the hang of it. He's getting into this band. And then I check this out, and it's like, I know nothing about this band. Just because I'm 3-4 songs in and I love them, I still know nothing about them. I desperately want to go and consume this band, like just go listen to them nonstop, go check out all the videos, and I have to hold myself back from doing that so that I can do these reactions for you. And I think I prefer doing it that way anyways, because this is a different way to listen to music for me. It's been a long time since I've discovered a lot of new music, because I've just been a busy dad who's been in a band and coaching sports and doing all the dad stuff, right? We got to hear a lot of new stuff for me in this. I got to hear the ballad vocals. I swear to God, this is the first time I've really heard the ladies step up to the microphones and truly provide backup vocals as well. And I was happily surprised to hear them do that extremely well. I loved being able to hear Miyako's, God, I hope I'm saying these names right. Forgive me if I'm not. Again, I am less experienced in this band than you think, but I got to hear her guitar tone and actually hear her picking some stuff up and hearing that air in between the pickups that kind of usually gets edited out or mixed around. Man, this thing was just fantastic. I haven't even talked about Haruna on the drums. I don't talk about her much because she always plays exactly what's right for the song. She's so precisionally technical. She's very much like Mr. Martin Baker, who that drum head came from, who was my original drummer. Just precise, technical, wants to get every note to the last note exactly right. I think I said this in another video. I genuinely think she's the type of drummer that you could literally put the click track on for her, not have any other instruments, and she could probably play from the start of the album to the end of the album, note for note, perfectly. Like, without any other musician, she could probably play her parts perfectly. I feel like she's that much of a machine. And bass, God, I keep finding these bands lately. And I'm like, man, this is awesome. And I'm really drawn toward a lot of the modern mix of bass. And a lot of the bands I'm finding lately, like Nightwish, Love Bites, Band Maid, there's just a lot of killer ass bass players that I'm running up against, and I start getting into the band, and it's like, oh, they're not with them anymore. Oh man, why? Why couldn't they just figure it out? I don't know. You guys know more than I do, but this was amazing. My Love Bites reactions are becoming more and more familiar every time. I'm looking for the Love Bites song that I'm not gonna like. That's what I'm looking for. Not because I want that to happen, but it's I'm not even not going to like, but I'm looking for the Love Bites song that I don't walk away from the video excited. And Love Bites just absolutely excites me. I hope you guys are enjoying this reaction journey. Love Bites is exactly the band I was looking for when I wanted to start digesting new music and I didn't know. When I was sitting around watching other reaction video channels and becoming fans of some of them, and seeing others of them that I didn't become fans of because, frankly, I didn't think the reactions were very authentic. As I've gone through that kind of journey and tried to figure out, like, man, what if I went on my own little musical discovery journey? Wonder if I could make some of these things. Love Bites is just one of those bands that has came along that was exactly what I was looking for. Like, minimally, I'd love to find a modern thrash metal band that gives me a lot of the sound that I love. But I don't want to have to stray too far from my normal self. Well, go check out the rest of the reactions on my channel. I have strayed. I have strayed greatly at this point in time, and I'm sure there is even more room to stray. But Love Bites is one of those bands that exactly gave me what I wanted. Give me a modern thrash band with something new that I can latch onto and be excited about. Holy crap. What we got? 5 ladies here. We got bass, 2 guitars, vocals, drums. Yeah, we've got 5 ladies here that are just absolutely rocking my world every time I hear them. And through a combination of showing what their influences are and where they kind of came from, but improving upon those influences, with the dramaticness of the piano, with the guitars and the dueling guitars and the harmonization, Miho on bass just absolutely rocking it and becoming one of my favorite performers. But I guess she's gone? Nah. I absolutely love this band, and there will have to be more of this band soon because this is like the minimum. Like, if I could just pick, I just want another thrash band, modern stuff. That's the kind of stuff I want to discover. Before really expanding out, this is what I was looking for, and you guys led me right to them. Can't thank you more for that. Why? Because I am just a classic old school metalhead. Always have been. Always will be. You'll get nothing but real reactions from me. When I'm excited, you'll know it. When I'm not feeling it as much, you'll know it. If you came over here from one of my other reactions and you're like, holy crap, that was badass, go check out more of Love Bites. I promise you. Original links are in the video. Go digest it. Go see my reactions. See if I really do like Love Bites. They are thrashy. They are inspired. I'm loving everything that they're doing. Go check it out. And I'll help guide you through the journey. Or get out on your own, because if you watch 1 or 2 videos, what I've learned is you're going to want to go digest the rest immediately. I'm having such a hard time not doing that, but I'm not doing that so that I can react to these for you. So for those of you that are in this Love Bites family, man, I once again thank you for having me.